Careful, there could be a 45. I already see the end of it. You're good. You can keep pulling. I see the end of it. It's not a very long... Oh, it got hung up. Today's fun involves servicing a commercial pump. This commercial pump. I believe it's a 7.5 horsepower Marathon. And we got to take it out and bring it to the pump repair shop because the shaft seal is bad on it. Mostly from it running dry. And that's evident by some of the melted fittings that you can see here and here. So we're gonna get this sucker out. We're gonna end up replumbing all of this in. We're also gonna need to pull out this suction line, check the end of it, and add a duct decoy to it. But before we can do any of that, I gotta dig up that valve box and access the flange that's down there. So without further ado, let's get that done. All right, can I have that Sawzall?
Many ways to fix it. So you can actually put a weld, piece of another screw on it, weld it on it,
and then back it off. Yeah. That's what happens when those screws break in the pumps. But
you got it loose though.
Good.
Just got one more to go.
I got this one down here going. Got to work blind sometimes. All right, we're loose enough to where I can undo it with my hands. What you're gonna want is this. There you go. Now you're locked. And then you can literally just leave this right here. All I do is hold the side of it. All right, get over there on your soapbox. And you broke it free.
All right, you had the bing at the same time, right?
Yep. It's because we did it right. That was the right answer. But just by leaving the wrench right where it's at, I'm hardly holding it. I'm just holding it in place so it doesn't move, but we're only really putting the effort on one side. Now this will be the hardest one to get out because the pipe is now probably bowing on the other end, so it's gonna make it a little bit harder. But we'll get it.
This one's probably the easiest one. I was already turning on my head.
You thought wrong. All right, now for the final reveal. We got all 4 bolts there. See if you can pull up on that and if it'll come up and out. Yep, there it goes.
What's that gasket?
That gasket's fine. We'll get a new one on there anyway. All right, let's see what the end of this looks like. See if you can just walk it out that direction. Doesn't seem like it's very long. Here, I'll hold it so you can get your footing. Now be careful, there could be a 45. I already see the end of it. You're good. You can keep pulling. I see the end of it. It's not a very long... Oh, it got hung up. There we go. We got it over the rocks. There's our check valve. Screen's not that bad, actually. We can clean that. We'll go ahead and get a duct decoy on there, clean this screen, send it back out. But we're going to do all that when we bring the pump back. We got to get that pump serviced before we do all of this. All right, that's a lot cleaner than it looked before I started. We like to leave everywhere we go looking nicer than the way we found it. And as you can see, that is the case. You also notice that I pulled the disconnect out of there so that these live wires aren't live. So nothing to worry about there. We'll go ahead and get that pump taken over to Rice Pump. We'll come back and clean that screen and put it all back in the water with a float when we go to install the pump. That's going to be a while, so stick around. I'll put that video out later.